It started with the waterfront concerts, which happened in right down the road, and then obviously the Hollywood Slots was built, and then from there we were able to get this funded, and we built this, and now we've really established Bangor as kind of an entertainment district that a lot of people can come to, and we're attracting a lot of people from out of town to come in and visit, and a part of that is having the casino across the street and having a hotel there that can accommodate those people. And from that, with the building of this and what has been happening with waterfront concerts, we're actually going to be able to, we're building another hotel right across the street here.
So you live on Lincoln Street, pretty close to the casino. Is it having any impact on traffic or anything else on the street?
Not really traffic on this street. When we go to the casino, there's a lot of people there, but it doesn't really have a lot of impact on traffic on this street.
So pretty much they're just getting off the highway, going there, or maybe going downtown?
Yep.
I think it's helped.
Yeah.
I mean, it certainly has its drawbacks as well, but when you look at what it's brought into the community from the standpoint of entertainment, the number of people that come here, obviously they spend money there, they spend money elsewhere. I mean, Bangor is central for a whole lot of things in terms of sports activities and festivals and with the waterfront concerts and all that stuff. It's all been an added bonus to the Bangor area.
And what do you think the drawbacks may be?
Well, you got people who probably frequent the casino who can't afford to. And that's a drawback anywhere in the country, whether it's here, Las Vegas, you name it.
We're encumbered when we advocate to treat individuals with respect and compassion, regardless of how passionately we might disagree with somebody. But I can honestly say that when I'm dealing with the casino industry, I don't feel quite as encumbered. That's an organization that I believe preys off some of the weakest and most vulnerable people in our society. When they first came in, was it 2008, I guess? It's been 5 years now.
They're permanent.
I saw lives ruined. People that were on my worship team, people that had not gambled in years and years and years because of the proximity, went back in. I had one person in particular whose husband came from Las Vegas as a counselor to addicts and hadn't been in a casino in years and years and years, and walked into, when it was still in the Miller's restaurant before they even built the big casino, and they lost everything. They lost everything. And I know that if you look at the studies from MIT and others, especially those slot machines, they are actually programmed to take people that have vulnerabilities to what they call financial extinction. I really don't think we've asked ourselves that question in this state. What is the acceptable rate of casualty? We've ignored the fact that it is irrefutable that there will be casualties. There will be more bankruptcies, there will be more divorces, there will be more suicides, there will be a rise in crime. It happens everywhere, and yet we say, well, we're going to be different, or we're going to ignore it, or we're not allowed to talk about that. We have the situation up here a couple of years ago. A wonderful lady that lived in Holden. It was over, I believe, $130,000 that she had taken from her company and embezzled. It just infuriated me. I was listening on WVOM on the radio, like a little while after she was indicted, and just ruined her life. And John Osborne, who was Mr. Hollywood, was on the radio, and he was asked, "Do you feel any culpability? Do you feel any personal responsibility for the embezzlement?" And he said, "No, we are just like any other vendor. She could have gone anywhere and spent $125,000 or $130,000. Why should we feel, And I said, "Yeah, like someone's going to get addicted to French fries because of the tough economic situations we're in. Municipalities and states are willing to look the other way and not look at, as Franklin said." The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.